I've never really got the whole go skiing and prance around in the snow in sub-zero temperatures kind of holidays. To me, a holiday is somewhere with a beach, a book, a hearty tan, and a that is until I bravely ventured east to St Lambrecht in Austria in February. The prospect of having to learn to ski for the first time at 29 didn't exactly fill me with confidence, but I had been assured that St Lambrecht had plenty of other beauties to offer aside from terrifying black slopes if I didn't turn out to be next Lindsey Vonn. And you know what? It does, if you can bear to tear yourself away from the stunning ski resort. It turns out skiing is a load of fun. St Lambrecht's slopes are so beautiful that I left kicking myself for being such a dummy and avoiding skiing for so many years. Skiing, we stayed at the Nature Park Hotel Lambrechterhof, a luxury wellness hotel just a stone's throw away from the ski resort. It provides a free shuttle bus to the slopes every day 9 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. and 2 p.m. to 4 p.m., although it is only a 10-minute walk. According to the skiing veterans among us, the more advanced slopes were stunning and everything you'd want from a winter break. For us beginners, St Lambrecht is the perfect environment to learn. I had visions of small children pelting us with bratwursts for being rubbish, but thanks to our superb teacher Andy, who is available to hire from the equipment hire store on site, within about 90 minutes of stepping on skis for the first time, we were snowplowing down the blue slope like no one's business. It's just quiet enough to not feel intimidated and yet bustling with a great atmosphere. And it really is stunning. So yes, I'm a total convert. If you're thinking of taking a pack of folk out there, you might be better off opting for one of the luxury chalets that are situated just to the side of the blue slope. Can't be bothered to walk home? No problem, just ski home. Rents start at £175 a night for a 3-bedroom chalet, and they're also available to buy. Prices start at €350,600. You can either be self-catering or get the hotel to provide your sheets and food. Nature Park Hotel Lambrechterhof, as I say, is a kind of wellness hotspot kitted out with a mega spa, including sauna and steam to hot tub and therapists. I had an excellent facial there, needed after the plane over, as well as a truly fantastic massage at the hands of headmaster Marius. I also had a rather curious treatment called balancer, which essentially involves being zipped into a big pair of ski-like pants which then rhythmically constrict and massage your legs from big toe to crotch. Sounds odd, but it's actually really therapeutic as supposed to help with lymphatic drainage, useful for us runners and skiers after a hard day on the slopes. A bit of a rub down is exactly what you need. Chalet girls and boys can get a 20% discount off any treatments. Thermal spas. Nothing screams wellness quite like a good old thermal bath, and at Aqua Lux Spa, you've got it all. It's a short drive away from the resort and is located on a site carved out by a gigantic glacier a zillion years ago. Kick back and unwind with a beer in the outdoor hot water springs, which boast Evian views across the mountains. If you've got kids, there's a whole area reserved for them, complete with a baby pool and an epic 3-story water slide. One thing you must try is the outdoor sauna and pool. Northern and Central Europe loves a nude sauna, and although it's totally against our British principles to get outfits out in public, there's nothing like it for feeling totally free and liberated. I'm sure that mental health must be excellent in those kinds of areas simply because no one gives a damn about having a little padding or slightly droopy bits. The only way to finish an authentic sauna sesh is to jump, in the buff still, into a freezing pool. Formula One going away with someone who's more into speed than steaming. Project Spielberg, the home of Formula One and MotoGP, lies a short drive away, nestled in glorious countryside. I'm definitely no motorhead, but you can't help but get sucked in when you're looking at all the glistening cars that have smashed records in the museum, or stop yourself from getting goosebumps under the portraits of those who lay it all on the track, including their lives. If you're not going in time to actually see any racing, the season kicks off next month. Passes are available to buy here, starting from €195. Then it'd be rude not to test out what the track is like. We got to have a go on some buggies, racing around the course before going off-road, leaping across ditches and over rough terrain. There's nothing like gunning it over an enormous mound and seeing your buggy's wheels come off the ground, looking down onto a Formula 1 track to put your heart in your mouth. Want to go mega fast? You can also drive Porsches, superbikes, and Formula 4s. Or you can get a pro driver to run you around at top speeds. Just be careful about what you choose to have for breakfast. Mountain residences at St Lambrecht. Rental rates start at £175 per night for a 3-bedroom chalet, sleeping 6. Prices to purchase a 2/3 bedroom home start at £350,600. The Nature Park Hotel Lambrechthof offers 2 nights from £190 per person. Includes overnight stay, breakfast and 1.5 days ski pass including free use of ski bus. Flights from London Gatwick to Klagenfurt with EasyJet start at £51 return. For more tourism information, visit www.steiermark.com/n. Monastery Street. Lambrecht boasts a lot of incredibly attractive architecture, think Toy Town, and at the heart of the place is a still functioning monastery and seminary. It's packed with interesting artifacts and bizarrely Rococo artworks, and is overlooked by a hunter's lodge. It really is the stuff of odd Austrian dreams. For sailing, sand, sea, and spas, head to Body Holiday St. Lucia Outdoor Sports. As you come out of the airport at Klagenfurt, you'll start to see Ironman competition posters. And a random, right? Isn't that the sort of thing that only takes place in hardcore American states? Once you get to St. Lambrecht, you'll see exactly why the world's hardest triathlon may be well suited to this part of Austria. It's all uphill and downdale, and because you're so far above sea level, any aerobic activity you do is fantastic conditioning. I headed out for a little morning run as part of my Reading Half Marathon and Paris Marathon training, and it was tough going. But it was made tougher by the fact that I had to stop every few minutes to take pictures of slow-coated fields, brown cows wandering on an all-white background, and chocolate box-like houses. You can hire bikes at the hotel, and with a little digging, you'll find some open-air swimming to be had. Rather you than me in winter, mind. Failing that, you'll struggle to find a walking route that isn't picturesque. If the weather is particularly bad and you don't fancy another day of skiing, there's a high-tech indoor golfing studio behind the hotel which offers a number of world-class golfing greens on which to practice your swing. Incredible food. Full disclosure, I was pretty nervous as a traveling vegan about going to the home of the sausage stew. But I actually had the best vegan risotto and sorbet of my life at the hotel. Huge claim, I know. The hotel's kitchen is led by Chef Eric Putcher, who has won 2 hats, like Michelin stars. If you were a meat eater, prepare to die and go straight to Alpine heaven, because from what I saw, the local dishes mainly seemed to revolve around the most succulent cuts of veal and beef in the richest sauces. No matter how small the establishment, I found people only too happy to whip up something off-menu for a pesky plant-based diner. From the crispiest potato slices with creamed spinach to the tastiest of soups and vegan bratwurst, you just have to ask, or probably better yet, ring ahead, and you'll get something incredibly delicious. One place you have to try is Hut in a Bend, a traditional Austrian wooden lodge up the top of the slopes in the middle of the forest. It's incredibly pretty and snug, and the food is the kind of hearty fare you need after a day of skiing. An absolute must-visit. So am I a winter holiday convert? I started Googling Austrian ski season jobs on the plane home, inspired by the Alpine god himself, Andy. Oh, and if anyone does fancy going in on a chalet, you know where I am. More strong women. As a black woman and long-distance running, we are a rare breed. More, the sauna selfie is the hottest new Instagram trend.